Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're looking at the side quest for September. So the new side quest drops next week. Don't worry, we'll be doing completely kind of like overview deep dives next week when event goes live, and to go like, okay, this is how it works, and also, you know, objective, quick tricks and tips and stuff like that. So don't worry, like this may be lengthy, but we've got you covered when it comes to the release next week. Okay, so we've got 4 difficulties, 4 weekly quests. Unfortunately, it does feel like we're in the same kind of like type of like side quest for this year. It just I don't know if there's kind of like a lack of innovation, interest, time available to create more kind of like meaningful or different side quests. It just feels like this is what the state of things at the moment. 6 paths with 3 fights per path, similar to this month, I want to say, because it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it was 5. So there's one more path, 1 energy per step. Not too happy about that. It's not too ridiculous, but it's annoying to burn through free energy for it, especially if you find yourself having to do all the difficulties. This month, a bit more, because if you wanted those free shards, you're going to have to 100% it. Hopefully next month, or the next update, is not the same. Each quest has a global buff granting advantages to champions with specific size tags. It's all about size, which I think can be problematic depending on your roster breadth, and you might be kind of going like, right, my roster breadth, width, whatever you want to say about it, may not have the champions required based on an interaction. Like if you got to go against Terex and you're like, right, well, I can use a hashtag XL to get any kind of like, you know, benefits or advantages. You're like, right, well, I've got small champions that interact with this. I've got Namor, I've got Magic, I've got so many others, but they just don't have that interaction capability. So hopefully it's a little bit fairer than how I'm describing it. In any case, what have we got here? Tier 1 defenders will have 1 buff in addition to global buffs. The Tier 2 defenders will have the buff from Tier 1 and another buff from global buffs. Okay. Heroic difficulty path defenders do not have buffs. Master defenders have only Tier 1 buffs. As I said, if size does matter with this, then it creates a big problem for your roster. And I just want to see when players get to, you know, they're doing epic for the first time, or they're doing the legendary for the first time, that this has been covered. Because you might go, oh, right, well, I've got a load of champions, but I don't have the interaction based on like an XL or, you know, a large champion variety on some of the paths. I'm like going, oh, this could be a bit tricky. But I hope that Kabam have kind of like, you know, not flexed it. They've kind of budgeted for that particular mistake that may be made, or issue. Sorry, not well, mistake from Kabam's behalf and stuff. Okay, similar. Oh god, it is. It is the similar to this month's August month, and September is. Oh god. So yeah, flexing crystal shards. So yeah, you're having to do all of them to get. It's the same. We'll break down the side quest rewards totals in the other content in like Saturday's video or Friday's video. No, it's Friday today. So Saturday's video. So we'll look into doing that then. Let's just grab some kind of like information and numbers, because it is based on doing this. Because we had the mistake this month, I think it was, that players were saying, right, well, where is this? Where's this? Where's this? Where's this reward? I'm not getting this reward. The thing is with it, you will do it in the same way that you do the current side quest, in that you'll have to do all of the 5 weeks to get the benefit. You won't know you're making the total benefit until not the end, but week in, week out, you'll get little bits. So same thing with this month. Next the September update, little bits. You're getting little bits each week to add up to the bigger picture. So hopefully puts you all in perspective of that one. So taking from the point of epic, in epic, and based on the totals, it's 2,000 6-star shards, and that's spread across there. So total 2,000 plus the 6-star you get, 6-star shards you get from there. 8,000. You know what? That's not bad. It's 8,000. I think we'll take it. And then the 2,000S, that's 10k. So that's 10k from the side quest 6-star shards if you're doing legendary and epic at the same time, providing you can do all difficulties, which I assume you would be able to, especially to get the volume of flexing crystal shards. Again, that would be very handy to get. Now moving on. Full explore any difficulty to receive. Luke Cage flexing. Profile pictures. Well, it's nice to get some free profile pictures. Okay, and you get a title, Muscle Bound. Nice. It's a very kind of like You know, everyone's kind of like working out. I like it. Okay, fine. We need to zoom in a bit because this is all kind of there we go. So we zoomed that into shot so you can see that now. Let's get a bit more zoom as well in there. 175 zoomed in. Yeah, you should be able to see this on screen. You might need a magnifying glass for it though. There seems to be a lot of solo objectives. Let's see what they give out because that's going to be important. I don't see a lot of huge spicy rewards just yet, but we are in the heroic master territory. Lots of profile pictures, nice. Crystal shards, nice. I'll be doing objective cheese guides, whatever, very, very soon, next week. Look out for that. But from an epic and legendary perspective, again, very important on the reward side of things is that there's a 5-star awakening gem. Good, that's another month where we get that one. I think it was 2 if you did legendary and epic last month. So, oh, mythic crystal, nice. Okay, that's interesting enough. 6-star signature stones, good. Kabama giving out this stuff. That's excellent. That's always been my concern since getting Paragon, but also the kind of ending point of coming from Thronebreaker to Paragon was it was just the lack of 6-star signature stones. Now you might argue to say like, well, it's not very much there, but I suppose it's something, and it adds on to as well. We get the flexing shards, so I'll have to kind of find out the full totals of that. As I said, we'll do the full rewards totals in Saturday's video, but this is just kind of like reacting to and also just gathering little tidbits of information. So we've also got some good stuff for those that are doing epic. That's nice. 5-star crystal shards, 5-star awakening gems, signature stones, and then we got the crystal shards there for flexing. I think there's a lot. It looks like there's a lot more than there was last month. I haven't done the totals yet, so maybe it's just that off the cuff remark from myself. Again, moving down to the Thronebreaker objectives. And the good thing about this is there seems to be more tier 5 basic fragments on offer. I don't know about you, it could be a case that, you know, wherever you are in the game, you may be lacking tier 5B, so that's good. From a tier 3A and tier 6 basic fragment situation, that is, I need to do some quick kind of calculations. Let's grab the calculator in for this. So we have got, what is it, 2850, let's bring that to shop, times 4, 11,400. Is that the same as it was last month? I'm going to have to check on that one. We'll do that in the totals, checking it out. So 11,400 for tier 6 basic. And then we've got 2250 times 4, 9,000. Part of me wants to feel it's less than last month. I'm just going to bring up my my August rewards totals spreadsheet because I just kind of feel it might be a little bit less. I could be wrong, but I want to check things out first just to see like where we are with these totals. No, it's the same. It's the same. I got a little bit kind of like too carried away there. It's the same. So this was August. As I said, I will do a side quest totals video for tomorrow, and we'll see what the crack is with that one. There's also an objective for Battlegrounds, which is that win 8 fights in Battlegrounds game mode equals 2,000 flexing shards. That's not very much. Win 8 fights for like what is RNG crystals, but you're likely not going to get anything remotely good. That seems a bit naff. I hope that then there's more on offer for Battleground stuff. I know there is some sort of like solo event going in for that based on what we saw in the previous video. We don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure that we'll find out more information closer and nearer to the time. So, you know, happy days with that one. And yeah, so that is really the coverage for the month of things going on in Marvel Contest of Champions. As I said, I will be doing full breakdowns of everything that's been dropped in this particular event. It's good that we're seeing a bit more mythic crystal type things, legendary crystals for some, whatever, for wherever you are in the game. It's good to see that because I thought that Kabam had given up on mythic crystals and shards around that and things like that. So it's good to see it. And it's good to see a little bit like 10k 6-star shards. But I do feel that with the current meta shift of like people being Paragon and the expectation around meta rewards, it may be in the future a lot of players may kind of go down the route of going, well, I might have to go elsewhere for my 6-star shards because the side quest doesn't really kind of give it, and maybe it's a bit too, you know, easy, especially because it's not really, you know, as spicy as what we had last year. I hope we have like a return back to like the Cosmic Horror. Like Cosmic Horror was amazing, absolutely amazing. I just would like to see a lot more yeah, just new, fresher events, different directions of things. And as I said, like I've got ideas which there's still 2 that were submitted to Kabam, which Kabam kind of thought they were good ideas. It's just that nothing came of it. And as I said, like, you know, it just would be nice to see something new, fresh, and different, rather than going, oh, we're doing another month where we're doing this. It's like on a monthly kind of like rotation. But as long as Kabam are focusing their attention less on this area and more in other areas like quality of life, and with kind of like Battlegrounds and things that players really like. And also like the Act 8.1, which, by the way, did you know that Act 8.1 is one of the most interested areas to get into the community? Like in a recent poll, it was like, well, what information are you looking to have more about interest wise? And it's like 183 votes right here to having release date for kind of like Act 8.1. And it's like 49 for details on Act 8.1 story/gameplay, but mainly on a release date. So I guess people are more interested in Act 8.1 than they are with anything else currently. And the same thing with me, like just the rewards seem to be kind of a more of an interest to go towards, and also the progression of the game. And also Act 8.1 is fun, so, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, that's been a video looking at Act 8.1, I'd love it to be on that, on the new side quest coming in next month. We'll be doing deep dives, and as well we'll be doing guides on objectives, walkthroughs, so much on the new side quest when it drops next week. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you all later on. Have a good one. Thoughts on this one, put it in the comment section down below. Check out some other content which is going to be on screen right there, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.